Hey, peace everyone. It's Ilmatical coming to you live and direct from Phnom Penh in Cambodia. Been in Asia for 2 years now, and one thing that a reoccurring theme that I think kind of pops up when I'm having discussions with people who are still in the United States or who've never lived in another country is they try to equate their vacation to a travel experience. Um, and so, that's the title of this discussion right here. Traveling, or living in another country is not a vacation. Um, Traveling is not tourism. Now, I want to explain something. Let's say you're a tourist, and there's nothing wrong with tourism. It gives you a good opportunity to go visit another country. Fine. So, I'll give you an example. Um, when I was living in China, I had reached out to an entertainment magazine in the United States that was specifically targeted toward African American, the black demographic. And I told them how long I'd been there, about some of my experiences, and I was interested in contributing some articles. And the editor was interested, but she reached out to me. She corresponded with me. She tried to. She basically said, "Yeah, she knows about. She could understand. She could relate to what I was going through because she had lived in Beijing for a week or 2 weeks or something to that effect." And I thought, and this is a constant kind of conversation that I have with people. You have to understand something. When you are, and there's nothing wrong with her. Like I said, tourism is necessary. It gives you an opportunity to go visit places. But you understand that when you are a tourist, tourism is an industry. It's $1 billion industry. And when you're staying in a hotel or number one, when you're staying in any of these locations, you have to remember that people are getting paid to be kind to you. That's a part of the services. Um, for the most part, when you visit these locations, you're not doing any business transactions. Um, you're purely giving, and when you're in that state where you're only giving, there's no business transaction that happens. You really don't get a chance to understand the culture, whatever culture it is. I'll give you an example. Years ago, I posted some videos about Brazil, and when I came back, I was a little bit bitter. Mainly, more than anything, man, I have to say, like toward the 5 month mark, I was a little homesick, and I won't lie, I was a little homesick. Um, but the thing I would recommend, the thing I would say now is like traveling is about growth. Living in another country is about growth, and I have to say, like, it is more difficult than any job I've ever had. That the experiences that you have holistically, and I would reinforce and I will share this: whatever flaws you have as an individual, they are amplified, they are manifested, and they are you just see them reoccur. When you see them reoccurring in different countries, you know that that's an area that you need to work on. And this has nothing to do with any race or any particular person or individual. I mean, it's not specific. It's just like traveling will help you learn about yourself. So that having been said, like I said, I just wanted to make this video, and for people who are also thinking about taking an extended trip, don't think it's going to be an extended vacation. Um, if someone tells you that they're living in, I don't know, Thailand, don't believe that their every day it's just like it's the equivalent of what your vacation experience was when you went to Thailand for a week or two. It won't be like that. I'm not trying to say that you can't have a good time. It's just a different experience. I'll give you an example. Let's say you live in whatever country you live in, or let's say you live in the United States, and you live in New York City. If I came and I stayed in a hotel in New York City for 2 weeks, would that be Would that help me understand the culture of the people? Would I really understand the residents after 2 weeks? No, no. It's a transient experience. So like I said, tourism is just that. It's a transient experience, and you really are getting a superficial understanding of whatever country you're visiting. I'm not trying to sound disrespectful to anyone, but that's just that you're getting a very superficial understanding or superficial introduction to the country. Um, so I'm gonna add on to this. I'm gonna write about this as well. I'm gonna submit this to one of the websites that specialize in like travel. But I wanted to. If you have any questions, again, I'm in Asia. I've been in Asia for 2 years now. I'm currently in Cambodia. So feel free to reach out, but definitely add on to this discussion.